Here we go.
So let's see. What do we got here? We got Route 66.
Doorway on Zarya. You know it. You could predict it. You could see it coming. It's doorway on Zarya.
So you're calling Zarya on the offensive?
I'm saying you should never play Zarya.
Never?
Ever. No. With triple tank, Zarya is really good. But in a dive meta where other teams can run a good dive, Zarya is very easily killable. That's all there is to it. But we do know the doorway is a Zarya specialist, so he might make it work. I will give him faith.
Alright, so we got random at the helm here. So I'm let's make sure we got enough volume here for you. Alright. Might be a little you might have to move it up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So
here it goes. A standard dive comp against wait, doorway on Hog instead of Zarya. He went for the switch now at the end. But a standard comp gonna be holding on top of the gas station against the dive comp. We'll see if they can repel the dive that's gonna come out from Team Shambali. Shimada Shambali. A little bit of poke from Zerglin.
Let's see what we're looking at from Mercy's view here.
Damage is coming out, but nobody's going down yet. It's gonna be soon time for Shimada to go and contest the car. The dive happens, but nothing is gained from a great anti-Gator Den with the kill onto Zerglin, and now it's time for the collapse. Shambali going down. Gator Den with another kill on the Mercy, and now it's just going to be cleanup duty for the rest of the team to take this first fight on Route 66.
Just jumping around back there to see what Gator Dan was up to with his sniping effort there.
Look at this doorway. He outputted massive damage. He is looking to have his whole hog at the second fight of the game. Ultimate advantage is going to be on the side of Shimada, outside of Chandler, having his one-on-one with Zerglin with the kill on Gator Den. No mercy to res. This is huge. Now Zerglin has free reign to do whatever he wants on the defense of Shimada. Here comes the rockets, but Doorway gonna be zoning him out with that, and the ult comes out. He's not as free as he wants, but here he comes down. Poke on Doorway. Amazing kill by Doorway, and takes down Payet as well. Nothing he can do. Alan's dude with the res. We're gonna be looking at a far ult coming out soon, but Gator Den actually getting the frag onto Alan's dude. Jazakfan trying to get some spam in, and it's going to be all they need. Another attack is repelled, despite it looking like Shambali's fight at the very beginning.
Oh, and they repelled. Very nice.
And they've got ult advantage as well. Look at the High Known, look at the Riptide and the Earth Shatter. Doorway already well on his way onto his second whole hog. This is looking like it could be another fight for Shimada, unless Shambali pulls something out of the hat that we cannot see yet.
Well, Shambali, it looks like I've kept my eyes on Farah there. Sometimes she pokes a little too much and gets grabbed, but Doorway opting for the Roadhog as well, which is interesting.
And another hook on the far, not quite managed to land the pick this time. But Gator Den looking into the 1v1 against Zerglin. Zerglin's gonna be the one that wins that. Riptide gonna come out, gets the kill on the Mercy, but it's just Zerglin's reign. He goes for the ultimate, and then it's 4 kills plus almost a kill on the Roadhog and a teabag.
Oh, Zerglin. Oh, wow.
Sit down.
Wow. Shambhala, nice recovery there with a minute to spare.
And now, with 3 minutes 30 on second point, this is the biggest point where Shimada cannot get staggered. This cannot happen. If Shimada gets staggered or like they lose someone at the very beginning, then it's really easy to run the entire point. But they're stabilizing, and it doesn't look like anything's gonna happen. Joel is with a slightly dangerous dive, manages to stay alive, and actually will be making space for the rest of his team to walk in. They decide to pull out for the moment being.
Haith playing way up front there with the Tracer. Looking like
in the backline.
Yeah.
Gator Den actually gigantic. High Noon will be taken down Allen's dude, but Zergling gonna try and equalize it.
No, but they still pushed in.
More kills coming out. The beat from Bass Bear Mojo is going to make the fight that much easier. Gatordan, within a couple of shots, he doesn't have his bullets. And Kaler's gonna be having the best of him. He lands the flash, but doesn't have
Sorry about that.
ammunition to take down the Tracer. That was rather unfortunate. Doorway, a little bit of
back here. Yeah.
miss. Can he make it out?
Oh,
Amazing body block.
Wow.
What a play by a big guy. Doesn't let Doorway come back in. And now they're going to be looking at a 5v6 on the very last fight of the point. There's all five of them. A big guy.
Oh, another big
going in. Zergling one kill with the ultimate. The fight continues. They are down. Zergling continues his reign of terror on Route 66. Jazakfan gonna be going on point to try and salvage it, but it's not gonna be enough. Shambali going to be taking another point.
Nice work there. You see the Melinda. One of the points that I brought up last week was watching her. Her ult is not always used as a offensive, but it's also a great defensive buff. So I was watching last week. Players were opting to use her more on an offensive line. So I'm interested to see what they're going to do here.
Kaler definitely has great Moira up his sleeve, so you should always be scared of him when he is on that Moira. He can heal, he can do the damage that he needs to do. Great player all around. Rocket's coming out, not going to be enough to get any pick. The healer's doing great work, keeping everybody up, and it's looking like a scrappy fight. Jazakfan going to be taking down Pate at the very beginning of it, and the advantage goes to Shimada. And Gatordan actually with the high noon will take down Zerglin and equalize the fight. But Gatordan, what a hero play. Goes down 3 kills. Can he get the more? 4K from Gatordan. He's trying to get even more. The beat comes out, and he has all the health that he needs to kill Allen's dude again. And what a fight. Alligator Daniel, the main guy to look out for during that fight. Can he do more? Zerglin is still looking to stay on the Pharah, regardless of this point. I'm not a big fan of it.
Yeah,
you can't fly as high, and you have the Gatordan just tossing out, but there it is. It's Trailer on the Brigitte. Can he make it work in this Ryan v Ryan fight? A big guy on the Reinhardt. Everybody's under signature picks. Let's look at Nick Dog going to go down to Prey. And the Valkyrie comes out from Joseph the Tomb.
Let's see this
Brigitte keeping the space open, and they're pushing the cart. The more this cart gets pushed, the less time that Shimada's gonna have to actually go take this fight. But there goes Zerglin. He goes down to Gatordan again. Big guy, 2 kills, and that's an aggressive Ryan play that we were talking about.
The most aggressive Ryan play.
The most aggressive. Nobody comes close. Zerglin with the ultimate. 3 kills coming out. Chelo just keeping everybody alive.
Oh my God!
Swinging away on that flail. And it's 50 seconds left. Can anybody even make it to the point from Shimada? They cannot.
Oh, wow. 48 seconds to spare. Very nice work.
Shambali taken, running the entire map of Route 66. 48 seconds to spare. I love that Brigitte and Reinhardt switch on the last point.
Absolutely. I thought the Brigitte switch at the end was a wise decision over the Moira. Why do I keep saying her name wrong? I'm terrible.
Moira.
Very nice. Now that we were just talking about Brigitte and how she's a great defense to the dive comp.
Absolutely.
One of her big advantages to help break that up, because we were talking about the dive comp is pretty much king right now. You really
absolutely.
Can't dispute
but on that point, there's a lot of teams that opt to run a Reinhardt style composition, since there isn't as much high ground and it's such a tight space that having Reinhardt actually works like way better than it does on other maps. Brigitte's really good against that too. So you pair a team with a really good Brigitte player as his Trailer in a Reinhardt v Reinhardt situation. The team with the Brigitte will come out 90% of the times, I would say, as she has that charges, the flail. She has all those ultimates, and she has the ultimate and all those kills that work really well in deathball compositions where everybody's sticking together all the time.
Yeah, very close combat. I mean,
which is exactly what
maybe I'm making a bad comparison, but when you use Oh my gosh, I'm drawing a blank. Omnic. Robot. Orisa. When you use her
Omnic's a
alt,
robot, but
when
fair
you,
enough.
when you use her alt, I feel also works. It's very effective when you have a very close team that's centrally located. Because when that alt goes off, you have to not only protect that the alt from getting destroyed, but also buffs your team so well.
Absolutely, but what you don't have with Orisa is mobility.
So absolutely.
Right now
yeah.
on Shimada, we see an Orisa.
Oh, we do. Yeah.
While having Pharah and Tracer, we see how's that going to work out on attack. It's harder to run it, but it's still possible.
Well, if you can sit on the payload, the key is keeping that shield up at all times. Give it your watch that cooldown. Constantly throw that shield out there to absorb
See,
damage.
Nick actually is going to do just that.
There he goes.
Sets that shield on the payload, and now they're going to do the pirate ship minus the president. We don't see a Bastion. Usually you would run this kind of strat with a Bastion, but that's not there. Let's see what they can make work.
Yeah.
Still a Pharah. Zergling going to be taken down by Jazek Fondo. Gator then falls to Jolish. 5v5, Zergling gets res, and that's the power of having a Mercy. Now 6v5 on the card. It doesn't look like Shambali is still contesting.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like they're going to anytime soon.
I thought Shambali was going to collapse
But it's about time that they do.
Yeah.
Ult comes
Here we
out,
go,
and
here
Joy's
we
going to be 1v1ing Nick Dog on the card, but Adiva versus Ariza. Gator Dan going to be taking down Alan's dude again. He's been farming him this game.
Base Bear
Player.
surprisingly not being targeted. Ah, there he goes. Okay.
Here it comes out, but it looks like the fight might be equalized. 1v1 is won by Besper Mojo onto Trailer, and everybody else is getting killed. The entire team contributed. And that's going to be point one. Very quickly ran.
Very
5
fast.
minutes on the
5
clock
minutes.
still.
All right. Well, if I'm betting at this point, Shimada looks like they might have this one.
They're looking really strong with the time. For the time being. Sticking on this hit scan for Zerglin. But actually, I think that Joseph Toon's been doing a great job in doorway with the hook on Pate. That Sombra's not going to work out, it looks like. But actually, Joseph Toon's just did like a really good job keeping up Jazakfon during all that, even though Zerglin, the threat of Zerglin's hit scan was always there. Great play by both the Mercy and the Pharah combo. Another hook gets broken this time. Thank you, Papa Jeff. This is not going to work out. Best Bear takes down Chiller. The res is down now. Joel is kind of up ahead. It's taking out a mech and going to be going down. But here comes the ultimate, but it's not going to be enough. But Jazakfon and Gator then picking up the slack. And with the supercharger and the resurrection onto doorway, 6v6, great advantage for this fight coming out for Shimada.
Gator Dan again was one of our hero highlights from last week, and as he's proving here, well deserved.
Well deserved indeed. Great hit scan play has been coming out of him for the entirety of the season so far, though it has only been 2 weeks.
That's true.
Definitely a standout
We're
player.
hitting the halfway point, but definitely a standout player. Yeah. Just fascinated to see. I'm surprised this Orisa concept is working here. See, I would opt to try and boop her off either with a Pharah or get a Lucio in there.
Or try to focus her, though.
Yeah, or
as hard
focus
as
her and
that
knock
is,
her out. Yeah.
she has been dealing out this damage from behind the shield for the entire game and playing with a Reinhardt against that. That shield is going to go down fast. Jolis gets hooked, goes down, but the EMP comes out from Paige, but he's still taken down. But triple kill
Zergling
from Zergling with that high noon. And this should be enough for this fight. But Gator Dan still doesn't go down without a fight. Not going to be enough.
Still back there.
Dan has to go down, and he does fast enough. Still gets 2 kills out of it.
Hey.
He's not the kind of guy that goes down without a fight.
Yeah. Which some people would say might be feeding a little bit, but that's okay.
But at the same time, if they can take advantage of it, which they are, a big guy goes down, now they have the advantage on this fight. And Shambali just has to respect it. They have to back out until the Reinhardt play and everybody else is back. Pate actually going to be trying to not do that. Take down Jazakfon, not going to be enough. Vesper Mojo, another kill onto Trailer. Mojo has just been going ham onto his counterpart.
Yeah, I was going to say, Mojo has been showing there.
And there it is, the big guy charge comes out.
Man.
Bomb actually going to be taking down Joseph, and that is very big, but that gets traded out. Both Mercies down. Reinhardt goes down again, and Doorway actually outputting so much damage during this fight.
Oh, I don't know about that.
No,
No, that
goes
was...
down. Gator Dan going to be doing it, and that's a questionable transfer. Actually, 2 kills. That might be what they needed.
But look at this
I might
Orisa.
just be being proven wrong right now as we speak. In fact, I am. And here's the problem with this play. The entirety of Shimada was split up. Though the fight was going their way, they stayed split up. One side was onto the high ground next to the Mega, and the rest was fighting on cart. And actually, that trans I am proven wrong was pretty smart.
Really? See, I was thinking the trans. I think they should have held on to that and done it with a second push with a full team.
They might have, but at the same time, almost the entire team of Shimada was up.
They were just divided.
They were divided, so they managed to. Maybe it was too much, but still, they managed to take down those players on the cart, and then it was just a 6v3 on the other side. You cannot get split like that.
Yeah.
A big guy going to be looking forward, probably looking for a Shatter. What a stun! Chandler, amazing stun. Best Bear Mojo, amazing stun. The Shatter is not going to go down. He sees it coming. What a play from Best Bear Mojo, and he's fragging out too. He's the Brigitte everybody wants. Big guy gonna be taking him down, but everybody else is dead. That's not gonna be enough. Big guy actually stayed alive for a long, long time. Hey, takes down Jessica. Is it gonna be enough? Now he's alone, stalling on the card. Goes down to the flail. And the hook from doorway. There's no stalling coming out of this.
No
Zerglin goes down as well. And that's 2 minutes 30 on the clock.
Wow.
For Shimada. They come back with a vengeance. After looking a little weak towards the end of that point 3 defense, they come back hard and they attack, and they've got these 2 minutes 30 seconds, which are so important.
That's pretty solid. But yeah, a little shaky there at the end, but I have to say their recovery was very quick. There was no delay in getting the team back up right up on the payload there. Usually there, I feel like you lose a lot more time with an unorganized team. So we'll take you the view from the end point down to the start. It's Joseph the Toon there as Mercy.
Yep, doorway's going on to Zarya. I'm not too sure about that. I mean, maybe he's looking to just get done with an ultimate if he can build it fast enough. But I did like the hog pick. It was working out really well. Zarya's not as good a hero on this point. And if you do want to build a grab, I mean, doorway's doorway, so he might do it, but 1 minute is not that long.
No, it's not.
At the same time, he might be reading into...
He does charge. He is able to charge very much, and Zarya's ult is a great delay. I mean, aside from being, if you combo it.
Yeah, now that I see that a big guy is not on Reinhardt, while having Zarya against a Reinhardt, like in a Rein v Rein, is better than not having it. So maybe that was their idea. Oh, they're going for... Never mind, they're not going for a pause.
Oop, what's pause?
No, they're not.
Oh, no.
They said never mind, they're good. So it looks like they're going to be going forward with the game. Far Mercy, 1v1. On both sides, there's a far up, defense and attack. We'll see what they can do. Reinhardt on one side, while there's a classic dive composition on the other. No damage actually comes out, but Reinhardt gets booped out.
Oh.
But Gator Dan actually manages to get a kill onto Zerglin, and that's so important as Reinhardt was going down. They managed to get more time. Farah gets rezzed. So there's so much damage. Winston taken out by the Peacemaker on Gator Dan. And he's going to be looking for that damage. He's not missing shots.
No, he is right on there.
The fight is going to continue. Payne going to be taking some damage. Gator Dan comes to the help of Base Bear. Sorry, I don't even pronounce English fine. But Jazakfan taking the kill onto Zerglin.
Deadeye.
And now they're looking. Deadeye is on the table. Will it come out?
What's he going to do?
Jolis goes up. But great peel from the rest of Gator Dan's team to give him the space to stay up here. He's looking for that Diva kill.
Yep.
Then he can unleash the Deadeye whenever he wants. And he does. And now he's going to be doing it. There it is. Actually doesn't get anything because the entire team killed everybody else. What a hole.
And he's good to rock and roll.
From Shimada. Shimbai goes down on their attack.
For 1 minute, not terrible, but not great.
But at the same time.
Yeah. They didn't get to that first
Shimada looking real favorite. Gator Dan, absolute standout play on that McCree.
Man.
He is being taken.
Yeah.
Shimala just out on a walk. He's just been taking them out on a walk, and that walk is ending into their death. Every single one of them. You heard it. You might have heard it. People are hyped. It looks like they're actually going to be doing it. They're going to be trying to end this game with the Bastion strat.
Oh, boy. Yeah, they are.
Are they going to be playing? It looks like it. Go on D. Yeah, it's a protect the president, baby.
Protect the president.
On
There he is.
Shambhala.
They're
On
doing a little
Shambhala.
pep talk right now. Oh,
On
boy.
Shambhala, we see a typical hold that you could see on Route 66 with the Orisa, with the Hog. They are not. I don't think they're ready for it. They're not expecting it. But with Gator Den on Bastion, the shield is gonna go down so fast. And if they can protect the president like this, and there's not much that they can do. Pate on the Junkrat. He's the one that has to pop off for this to get taken out. But at the same time, you see Jazakfan, who's gonna be looking for him all the time on the Farah. It's happening. The president has arrived.
There he is. Let's see what he's gonna do.
Gets a little boost.
A little bit.
They're not aware yet.
Going in position.
Here it is. It's gonna show now. Let's see what happens.
we
Anticipation's
go.
killing me. And out comes the rain of bullets. Gatorden can't even see a thing with the Divas parked in front of him, but he's just dealing out
he's just-
damage. That is so much, and it cannot be answered. Gets pulled off. Great pull by a big guy. Is it gonna be enough? Jolis goes down. And Gatorden is parked on the card again, and now he's gonna be shredding the entirety of the enemy team. There it is. There's all the damage. Fate up managed to get a kill, but it might not be enough.
Big guy's on the payload
Kills are
now.
coming out. Pate goes down still. And now it's just Chiller alive, Jazakfan and Doorway with a tandem play, and nobody's there. They're gonna stay on card, and that's gonna be the end. The tire's not gonna be enough. Shimada with a great boot will be taking game one.
Wow, nice work.
There's the play of the game from Zergling, that triple high noon, coupled with a little flash that doesn't kill, but the gun will. 4K play of the game. He's gonna be getting one of them fancy vinyls, I believe it's pronounced. Now we're going with the losers picks out of 2 maps.
Yeah, so
For map two.
losers get to pick here. So they either get Temple or Oasis.
Anubis Oasis. So if I was them, I would actually pick probably Anubis. But at the same time, they do have Zerglin on the Farah, and in fact, it looks like they're going to be going on Oasis. Oasis is very much a Farah favorite map.
Gosh. Been a long day. All right. So do we have the right team on the right side?
You know we do. We're going on Oasis for map 2.
All right, and away we
Players to
go.
look out for. That's definitely Zerglin, and it's Jazakfan
And
on the Farah one,
yeah.
which we assume is gonna happen. As far as so good on this point.
There's our Ignite sticker that's gonna go on there. That's where we're playing in Chicago.
Shout out to Ignite for making this happen. Ignite Gaming Cafe. Just great.
All right, so let's jump on in game. We have no time to spare.
No time to spare. We're on a tight schedule.
Yeah.
It's going to be, there it is, Shimada versus Shambali. Shimada up 1 game. And the Farah is already coming out from Zerglin. He knows what he's looking at in City Center. Let's see if it's going to get answered by Jazakfan. It sure is. It looks like we're going
There
to
we
be typical composition for the Oasis City Center. You're looking at
Man, I do
we're
love
at a
this
dive
map.
comp with Farah and Tracer. Trailer on the Zen as opposed to Best Bear Mojo on the Lucio. We're going to see how that's going to work out. With Lucio, you get a little bit more... you do get a little bit more of a gap closer and AoE heals for anybody that's not being pocketed on the Mercy. So ideally, you'd want the Mercy to be on the Farah most of the time, with Lucio healing everybody else.
What's the hotkey for pause again?
Control Shift equals. We're actually gonna be
Oh man.
going for a bio break
boy.
here.
Bio break. All right.
He better get that out real fast.
Yeah. So we can jump back and see our faces. So we've got both these teams, again, like we said, both won last week, so they're hungry. It's best of 3, so there's a chance that this could end if Shimada gets another win out.
Absolutely.
Oasis is a good map.
Always fun. We're gonna see a lot of
I
fun.
think it was the first. It was the first additional map, right? Wasn't it?
Was it?
The first expansion map.
No, Eichenwald.
Oh, Eichenwald. That was, yeah, Eichenwald. Yeah. So this was. I always put this in the category of newer map, but it's not anymore.
It's about a year old.
Yeah. I mean, it's been a while, but this is a fun map, like you said, very aerial.
Yeah.
A lot of
aerial,
open
but there's
space.
also on University. You've seen triple tank compositions work there. You've seen like
Yes.
standard Reinzar, you've seen Diveborg. So there's a lot of flexibility on those.
Yeah.
But on City Center and Gardens, you definitely want to have that dive composition. With the far up, maybe, maybe not. Depends on the team.
Yeah.
But there is a
Are we
lot
good?
of space to be
All
closed.
right.
Doorway is back. It looks like he has set back down at his position.
All right. That
question
was a fast one.
mark. He definitely the fast one. Props to Doorway for his quick bio.
Wow, that was a quick bio break. Good job. All right, let's get our chat window up. All right, here we go.
And it begins. It is.
Oh, yeah. Blitzbolt's got answering a fan out there. All right, so they opted for the high ground fight going on up there.
Not quite
And it
answering
looks
the
like, you did we get the wrong
Switching out
names?
the teams, we
Oh.
did.
It's like Shimada's got the high ground there. They're winning. Oh, no, they're not.
Big guy encircling with 2 kills. The tanks of Shimada go down. And Shambhala is looking for a strong beginning of the game. Now they're holding the point. Doorway gonna be switching on to the Roadhog.
Shimbali
And
came out
Nick
on
Dog
top
Diva.
there. It was fat. They both opted for high ground, and then only one obviously can come out of it.
Of course. Now Hog Diva. This is a harder come to make work, but it's still very strong.
fair
with
enough,
the
fair.
fast
Zergling
kill
went
onto
down.
Jazikfon. But Alan's dude goes down. Gatorden with an amazing pick. And the fight is still open. Zergling trades out mercies. The fight still rages. But it looks like the Shambali will be taking this fight, even though Gatorden with a little flash of brilliance made it look like it was possible. And for a kill into a big guy, let's see if we can get the D-Mech. Because Nick Dog is out of mech. Big guy will hold on to his. Nick Dog gonna be looking to just die as fast as he can. Finally does. Good stagger from Jolis. You know, he has a trigger discipline not to take down the baby diva and gain a little bit more time. All these small advantages do add up. The rest of Shimada, however, is looking like they want to go in as fast as they can. Gatorden takes out Chalo, and he was holding on to the Transcendence. That was the thing that was going to give Shambhala the fight, I thought. But such a quick kill by Gatorden. And now he's going in, but Pate and Zergling with simultaneous kills. But there's a res, and there's another kill. Pate pocketed by the Mercy. Gatorden can't do much about that. Alan's dude gonna go down to Doorway's hook. And though Zergling tries to go with an ult, Gatorden gonna be taken down. And actually, Joseph the 2 with the kill onto the ulting Farah. Whipping out some of that Battle Mercy.
Still effective. Battle Mercy's still good.
Big guy alone on the point. And it's just gonna be a matter of time until he gets taken out. Are they gonna do the stagger? They are not. They're just gonna decide to take him down.
Wow,
And not
dude.
mess with him too much. So 2 support ultimates on the side of Shambali. But Shimada's coming up on that too. Gonna have Beat and Valk while they have Trance and Valk on the other side. Actually, the entirety of Shimada.
We got 2 pharmacies going on right now too.
Yeah, the 1v1 has been pretty hard fought. Alanzu gets hit 1, decides to pop the Valk to get out. Jazakfon, great kill, great hit onto him. Forces him to use the ultimate earlier. The other Valk comes out and the trance. And this is just a lot of feeling. The beat is gonna go down too. All support ultimates used, nobody dies. Now the real fight begins. Let's see, Gatorden with the stick on Alan's dude. That is gigantic. A big guy just getting shot at by the fire, but Zerglin is gonna say, no sir, you're going down, but it's not gonna be enough. Though the kills from Zerglin are coming out, the rest of Shimada is just doing more. They're getting more kills and doing more damage, and they're playing together better.
Definitely a well-coordinated team.
Now a big guy onto his signature ride. However, 2 main tanks on the side of Shambali. I'm not a big fan of that. Because they have
2
no
main
protection.
tanks?
Yeah, there's not enough protection with the Reinhardt's Winston and not enough damage coming out from the off tank, while Doorway has been outputting so much this game. There it is. Here comes the charge. Actually, the boop is going to mean that the hook is not going to land, but he still gets taken out. You see, no protection for him. He can't do those charges anymore. They're going to kind of come out. Let's see how much he can do. Gets 2 kills, 3 kills.
Gator Dan in
with the
healer.
kill up. Doorway equalizes the fight. Kaler taking out Doorway. Here it is. Big bump from Nick Dog. Going to be taking out Pate. A res comes out and the chance comes out. But there it is. It's Nick Dog onto that Zenyatta. Kaler going to be managed to stay alive. And the fight is scrappy. The fight keeps going though. Actually, that mech is going to go down any second now.
There it goes.
There it is, but the rest of the team is coming back out. Do they want to re-engage? A big guy on critically low health. Bestbeard Mojo actually manages to take him down. He goes down again, and that's the danger of being so aggressive. And actually, there's the kills. It looks like this fight will be Shambhali's to win. They managed to clean up, though it has taken a while. However, they have forced out that Valkyrie from Joseph the Toon too.
Ooh, Pate, nice.
So now, look at the ultimates on both sides. There is barely anything rolling on Shimada. Well, on the other side, Shambhali.
Shambhali's got 2 in the bag, and they're gonna get
They're gonna come up.
Yeah, Trance is gonna come up here, or Transcendence is gonna come up here real quick.
This is on the healers. It's all running on Shimada's healers to get those ultimates and carry the fight. Gator Dan gonna be outputting damage. Pate forced to back out by Gator Dan.
So it's also really crucial too. Big guy stays back with the rest of the team here. If he overextends,
it is touched. Jazakfan on the soldier is gonna be dove on. The kill doesn't come out. He managed to stay alive. The beat does. Bestbeard Mojo, another kill onto the Pharah, and the trance comes out, but it's 2 kills. And a Valk for Shimada. And this is looking like their fight, but here comes the res. It's not over yet. Taylor gonna be trying to 1v1 Gator Dan. He does. Great kill onto him. But Nick Dog and Doorway tanks putting out a lot of damage, which is what happens with this kind of double off-tank comp. Ellen's gonna go down. Taylor is just a matter of time to lead those two. Jazakfan with the well-placed Helix Rocket. Pate gets taken out. Hello, Doorway with the damage, and he's gonna give it to him again. Gives him the hook. It's not gonna be enough. Shatter's not quite there. 2 points, but here it is. Primal Rage. Is this fight over? He's gonna be focused down, but he's jumping around. He's one jump happy monkey. Does manage to go down. Still overtime. Can they push it? They cannot. Zerglin with the shift doesn't quite manage to touch, and this is gonna be Shimada getting that first map, first point more so on this map.
So that was one heck of a first round there.
Absolutely. 99-99 with a long overtime fight. All ultimates coming out. What a fight.
I mean, I'm trying to think of what I would have changed there at the end. I mean, there was a lot of key plays that kind of swayed the tides of war there. I thought the Shaler ult wasn't as effective because there were 2 kills when he popped it. He might have popped it a little late. Or maybe just out of range. He had to. He absolutely had to.
Coming out. Standard composition, Ryan Zarya, McCree, Junkrat. You know, you can do it on this point. This point does bode itself well to playing compositions that is not called dive comp. In fact, Doorway on Orisa, they're looking for an Orisa Brigitte comp, which I'm not a fan of, since it doesn't. Brigitte wants to be mobile, and playing behind an Orisa shield makes it really hard to do that. Let's see if they're going to have enough healing for it, but the Moira might make up for it. The shield does come out, it's actually missed. Big guy goes for the charge and actually manages to pin down Nick Dog, who's going to go down alone there. They're staying on the high ground. They're trying to do as much damage as they can onto the high ground. And Big Guy's not shielding them, so they might, but Pate actually takes down Best Bear.
Looks like Shambhali is going to get this.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of holding on high ground like that. I'm not sure why they did that.
Yeah,
if you want to fight on this point with shields, you have to take the point and then fight it out. That was not enough, and they're staying there. They're staying on the high ground. They're trying to hold it. And now, actually, the rest of the team is going to come out. Doorway does go down. It's time to reset, and they've wasted a long time. Let's see how much more they can capitalize off of. Looks like it's going to be quite a lot. More kills come on, and that's like 2 fights being won just because they wanted to hold the high ground.
And Big Guy really being over. I mean, his aggressiveness is paying off dividends here. I mean, that might be the only reason they got the point there initially.
Absolutely, but at the same time, the rest of the team has been doing a great work. Yeah. I'm enjoying watching this. And there comes Big Guy charge aside. Maybe it's not such a good idea. Drifts out.
No.
Zerglin with the kill onto Nick Dog. With the D-Mech onto Nick Dog more so. Hook comes out. Zerglin not going to go down. And they're still trying to take that high ground.
Let's see where this all goes.
Hog Diva again, which is what won them last fight. Pate actually goes down mid-tire to Gatordan, but Chiller pops the Transcendence, and it's going to be a big, big brawl. Inside of it, nothing that Shimada can do about it.
Shimada might have been a little too overconfident going into this round.
They might have been. At the same time, you know, they did get the pick, they did equalize the fight, so they tried, and sometimes your opponent's just going to press Q. There's not much you can do about it. Transcend is such a strong ultimate. Now Big Eye with the Shatter, there's no shield on the side of Shimada to actually block it, and there it is. Jolis, in fact, actually not as much as I would have wanted on the Shatter, but it's going to be enough. And it looks like there's not much that they can do. Doorway doesn't manage to get a kill onto Ellis Dude. Two tanks could still try and contest this point, and they do. Brigitte comes down, low health, but here comes her rally, and that's going to be a lot of armor. And actually, all the ultimates almost pop.
Oh, and they
So
went
it's going to be a fight. It's going to be a one fight from Shimada, but at the same time, Valkyrie and Graviton Surge against just a Diva Bomb. Can Nick Dog do it? Can Nick Dog put his team on his shoulder, hit the fattest bomb of all existence?
Good if he lands it just right.
They could. Well, the ultimate advantage is extremely skewed towards Shambali. I think that Shimada should have been a little bit more conservative about their ultimates there. Big Guy with one of his charges manages to stay alive. But we're going dangerously close. Zerglin taking down Nick Dog. And the bomb didn't go out. And there's a Graviton Surge. Big Eye great charge onto Joseph. Here comes the damage. Here comes the tire. And there's nothing that Shimada can do about it. Gatordan, you can kill Pei, but it's not going to be enough. Second point goes to Shambali. And we're going to take it to the Gardens to see who will take this map, Oasis, Overwatch, Chicago, League. Roadhog Diva, a lot of damage, but no shield. And if you're playing against Reinhardt, while it might work against Dive, playing against Reinhardt, it's not that effective. You know the big guy's going to be on Reinhardt a lot, but it looks like they're opting for it again, even on this map. Jazakfan on the Junkrat. And watch out for this, because Gatordan is on Tracer, and Zerglin is going to be coming out with a strong Fire Mercy, which is strong to begin with because of the players. But put him on this map, could be even better.
Yeah, this is going to be good.
Still on the Reinhardt, not playing Dive for some reason. Neither team is. Ryan Zarya though. This is Doorway's playground. If he's gonna do something with his Zarya, he's gonna do it here. He has to.
Yeah. And we've seen him hit his stride with Zarya. And I was gonna say the other hero that's fun to watch here is Lucio with the boops here in the Garden as well. There's a lot of good opportunity.
Gatordan, gigantic pick onto Kaler. However, another support gonna go down. Big Guy with a snipe onto Dan. With a fire strike. And actually the rest of the fight is looking like it's going to be Shambali as more and more rockets, more and more damage goes down. Doorway charged up. Goodbye. 6 feet under you go.
So we got Shambali in there. Yep.
They managed to take the first fight. Doorway 50% to his Graviton Surge though. Let's see what he can get out of it. If he can manage to get it during this fight. With Taylor being taken out at the beginning of it, though, it means that he's not going to have Transcendence for a couple fights more, at least.
Yeah.
So if they can get an advantage with ultimate, with Sport Ultimates, that might be what they're looking for. The focus comes out on the Zarya. No personal bubble to save her. She goes down. That's why she's so dangerous to play against the Pharah. Especially if that Pharah is named Zerglin, though. He goes down to Jazakfan. Let's see if they can capitalize on this late pick to try and re-engage in a 6v5. Joel is, however, going to be... The Alice is going to be pushing up, gets the res, and there's no advantage anymore.
So even to back up, Shambali is doing pretty well right now, but we got two ults coming.
Jazakfan moving forward. Gatordan almost getting the kill on the far. He does.
Very nice work.
Air Tracer gets taken down, however, by Chaler, and the fight is now a 5v5. Boop doesn't quite work out, but the far ultimate can come down at any second now. Ellis still decided not to vow. He's playing with fire, but it might be payoff.
Big guy's shield's going right down, but still being healed.
The doorway goes down. He's a little bit more damage. Is it too late though?
Shut down.
Both tanks go down on Shambali's side, on Shimada's side, and Jazakfan decides to ult at the very end. Pei's gonna be pushing out, trying to get the mercy kill. He does get traded out for it.
That's a pretty good res.
As if it's worth it. The big guy with his plate. Gatorden is a little bit caught there, manages to make it out. So it looks like both teams are just going to look for a 6v6 fight. Here comes the Valkyrie from Joseph
Here
Platoon.
we go.
Taylor taking down Gatorden, but Bassman Mojo with the
Doorway
book.
doing over here?
Just takes him out all in one bite. 6v4, gigantic double kill. And another gigantic double kill. It's just bombs everywhere. Explosions are going off. And with Bassman Mojo alone on point, this is going to be the end of it. Unless the other comp pops up, which he cannot.
Oh.
Shambali
Wow.
takes the map.
Shambali takes the map.
Why is it best of 5, Brandon?
What?
Is it best of 5?
No,
Or
no,
is it
they
like
got
a
one
best
more.
of 5?
What happened? Oh yeah, what the hell happened?
We're going back in time for this. Best of 5. That's just a mistake. Shambali did take the win. Fear not, chat.
What?
It is
Yeah, it's his best of 3. Yeah.
It is
I don't know
best
why
of
it
3. It
popped
was just
in.
a little miscommunication. Shambali does take a win, though you didn't see the little victory.
Yeah, that was upsetting.
They definitely do. So
Best
now we're
of
going
3.
towards
Wow.
the final map, Temple of Anubis.
All right, Temple of
Score
Anubis.
to win is 3. You want it to be 2.
Yeah.
No, you want it to be 2. Score to win, not best of.
Oh no.
Ouchies. Here at Overwatch Chicago, we have everything. Even technical problems in the middle of the game.
Yeah, we'll be good.
As I predicted, it would be a good match. I knew it was going to be. Two teams of this caliber stacked against each other.
We'll blame Maverick on that one.
How can it not? Final map, Temple of Anubis.
Temple
I am
of
so ready to
Anubis.
sit here for 20 minutes. Gonna be getting nice and cozy.
What's up?
Is it competitive?
Should be.
Okay. It's Temple of Anubis.
Hold on, we'll do a restart. Hold on. Yeah, let's make sure.
We're going to be seeing Shambali. Is this the first 3-map set of the league so far? No, actually no.
No.
Junkers versus Talon went to map 3 last week. But I think everything else was 2 goals.
All right, there we go.
There we go. 2 CP lull in chat, please.
All right, let's make sure we got the right teams on the right side. You want to type in that's Shambali?
No, it's not.
Is that right?
Right team, yes, Shimano.
And then, oh no, I got it.
No, you're right. They're all right.
Oh, we're good?
Yeah, they are. We are good to go. Shambali onto the defense. Shimada will be looking to attack. Hey, trying to call out that poop pause again.
Best of. All right.
Let's see what's going to happen. So, Shambali playing Ryan on this point? Indeed.
Defense.
Thinking emoji coming out here.
I was actually hoping we'd see a Bastion there, perch up there at the top.
You could do that. You could do a strat that's been very popular in the Overwatch League is posting up with the Orisa and the Widowmaker with a Maywall boost. I was gonna say play either Orisa or Winston. They're just gonna defy my opinion and go for the Reinhardt. Let's see if it works.
All right, let's see.
Doorway
what
on
they're
his
gonna do.
signature Zarya. Actually, Ryan Zarya 1v1 it looks like it's going to be.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
We're going back to season 2,
They're
baby.
going right. Whoa.
Just Deathball looking to go. They're going to try and take the high ground. can they post up Jazakhfan on it? No, they will not, because Kaler takes him out, and now that's a bit of a pickle they're put in.
Yeah, they're pretty. I mean, they're committed at this point. They got to follow through.
They absolutely are. Let's see if they can. They can keep going. Zerglin with the Widowmaker on the other side. However, big guy's actually overextending. You can hear Dornov just yelling in the back. Let's see if Zerglin can get anything
Widow on Widow,
going.
we're
Gator
missing.
down.
Yeah.
Taken down Zerglin with the Widow pick, and now he has all the space in the world. Jazakhfan taking out Kaler 4v6, and this should be a fight for Shimada. Doe gets charged in the corner. Actually gonna go down to the Reinhardt play from a big guy. Gets saved by the Zarya shield, but the ball keeps going. And there's just way more damage. And Gator Dan posted up on the top. He cannot be stopped. There's no one that can contest him right now. And you've got to be very aware of that. The moment that Gator Dan takes down his counterpart Widow in Zerglin, he is free to have all the space that he wants.
Yeah.
He cannot be dove. There's nobody in Shambhali's composition that can deal with him besides the counter Widow. So once that goes down, and now that he has walls, he knows where he is and he can play accordingly. It just doesn't quite matter. And there it is. You don't peek with Widow with the wall, Zerglin.
You can't do that. Now with Gator Dan over there.
Now 5v6 with the Widow just raining down damage at any point, but here's a target. Can it do enough? It does do enough. That's 2 kills. It's not gonna happen. It's 2 CP. They're gonna.
I can't believe we missed that. Pate's 4 kill ult there.
No,
Wow.
2 kills with the ult.
2 kills with the ult.
And then 2 with the little pills.
Wow.
It's Devilman TF2 up in here. This is the glory of land. We can hear Dornov yelling South Korean strats. What does he mean by that?
Yeah,
what is the South Korean
really
strat?
Sure.
Dornov?
What? Yeah. They're
Where
pretty
can I be
good over
seeing?
there. You can hear we're eavesdropping on the team here.
It's going to be a right side push. And there's the Graviton Surge. Does take a lot of people. But Kaler does manage to use that ultimate. It doesn't matter. To a Junkrat Riptire. Zerglin takes on Gator Dan. He's getting 2 kills. He's doing all he can. Gigantic shatter from a big guy.
Shatter.
And the damage is going to be
follow-up.
What do you mean no follow-up? There was a lot of follow-up. Jazakhfan actually managed to take down Zerglin, goes down to his mine, but it's 2 CP lol.
But-
and Shambhali gonna be coming out with the Valkyrie and with all those ultimates.
Alright. I didn't think they were going to pull through on that one.
2 ticks on Shimada. Okay. 2 ticks on Shimada. 5 minutes left, but not quite a cap, which it could have done. And with 5 minutes left, that would have been a lot, but they can't do it. Here comes, we can see Zerglin looking for the
I think
picks
Zerglin's
again.
got something to prove over Gator Dan. Yeah.
Decided to switch to the Tracer though.
Oh, interesting.
Now he has a way better matchup against just about everybody else on the team when playing Ryan Zarya. Doe actually goes into Winston, and there's another double main tank. Jazakhfan gets tagged down, not quite a kill. They're gonna heal up and then look for the push.
Alright, here they go.
There it is.
Go straight to
they
the
go
back
for the
line.
Zen.
Yeah.
That is a really well coordinated play. A big guy gonna go down. Alanzu does as well. Zen actually manages to make it out. Joel is with the Graviton Surge. 2 kills from Paith onto that. They managed to capitalize. Joel is very low. And it's gonna be a lot of damage coming out. Paith with a kill with a trap, but Gator Dan says no sir. And with the help of Doe, actually just Alanzu coming back out, but that's gonna be the cap. 4 minutes on the clock. That is a lot of time.
That's a lot of time.
Let's see how much we can do on defense now, as it is necessary
Wow.
for Shimada to pull through with a strong attack. Because that was really solid from Shimada. Not quite what they could have gotten, but it's a lot.
Well, that Paith ult was pretty awesome.
Pretty gigantic.
And then, yeah, but the big guy ult, that did have the follow-up.
Yeah. There were a lot of kills coming out there on a fight that looked lost, but they managed to pull through for that fight, but at the same time, it became a little bit more of a so-and-so, as Shimada did manage to get that 4-minute cap. Now, what are we looking at? In fact, Shimada does the opt for that Orisa Hog on the defense. And the Widow, are they? No, I see no Mei coming out, so they're not doing the Mei strat. They're just going to be holding up on the point. I mean, not on the point, on the little balcony overlooking the point.
Yeah, that's what.
Well, triple tank, no quad. It's a quad tank play from Shambali. Quad tank. That is a very risky composition to play. It's really good when there's no high ground, and there's a ton of high ground on this map.
It's all high ground.
And it's really hard to play
Well,
without coordination.
I was gonna say they're gonna be for sure Gatordan. Oh, we should pronounce it Gatordan.
Gatordan.
Yeah, that means they absolutely can't have anybody on the high ground. Otherwise
It's
they're
actually
gonna be-
Alligator Daniel, as we found out
Oh yeah,
before.
Alligator Daniel.
Alligator Daniel is the proper pronunciation.
That's
of
his birth name. Yeah.
Alligator is first name
Yeah.
and Daniel is last name actually. Though many claim the opposite.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's gonna be quad tank. They're gonna try and push in. Here's the thing with quad tank.
Let's see.
You have to end the fight early. If Shimada
Straight
manages to keep the fight long enough, they just have more damage and they're gonna push through all the health that the tanks do have. The DMAC comes down and here comes the contest. Big guy goes down really fast with all the DPS that Shimada actually has. He's taken out. He goes for the charge, actually manages to take down Jetacon, but he's so deep in that he gets taken out. Was it worth it? I think not. Jetacon actually gets red, so now it's just looking at a 6v4. Zerglin with the call into doorway, and with quad tanks, ultimates are going to come up really fast, and the Mortal ult does come out. But here's a tire from Jetacon. Down goes Alan's dude, who was looking to get his ultimate soon enough, and Bassberry Mojo. Bassberry Mojo actually, with a transcendence, is going to be saying, this is the end, baby. Fight is over. Actually, a big guy with the kill on Gatordan. That might be really big if they don't equalize it soon enough.
What's Alan? Oh, he's pulling back a big guy. I was like, what's Alan doing?
Yeah, there's a regroup. They're staying on quad tank. Shambali is staying on quad tank, but
I'm just trying to figure out. Oh, I guess.
and now they can push in without the Widow just picking at them. Gatordan coming back as Soldier to get back faster. Supercharger means that Paid is going to go down really fast. A little bit of an overextend there. But actually, Chiller's going to be making up for it. Here comes everything, and here comes the beat that I was talking about slightly earlier. And it looks like this is going to be Shambali's fight, actually. Actually, double tire from Jazakfan and door with the kill on Lucio. Gatordan gonna be dove by Paid. Actually manages to get the kill. That might be big. Let's see if they say. But there's a stagger. That
broke him up.
That almost. Oh, what a hook! That invalidates the kill onto Gatordan. Got him there at the very end.
All that effort and no ticks.
Gigantic tire from Jazakfan to turn down the fight that was definitely looking like Shambali's.
And I apologize, I'm doing the camera work. I should have caught that.
Here comes the re-engage. Pace is not there. Yeah, wait for him, boys. Okay, everybody's back there. And there comes another fight. Actually, Zerglin on the Tracer now gets taken down at the beginning. But double kill from the tanks showing up. Big guy and Jolis. Big guy gets taken down. Allen with another pick. Zerglin coming back to the fight. Look at the fight, random. And there it is. Ultimate coming out from the Moira from Chandler. The Coalescence might manage to keep everybody up, and actually some gets the kill onto Joseph the Toon.
Almost.
And this is another very prolonged fight. Here comes the Diva Bomb. They're just gonna hide behind the shield. Tactical visor by Gatordan. And that's both supports that have gone down, which against tanks is really, really important. But big guy gatekeeping the door, but this is doable. Calls the chance from Base Bear. Zerglin, great pulse bomb to take down Gatordan. Here's another tire, and that gets a double. These tires from Jazakfan are insane. Manages to take down Zarya as well. 40 seconds left on the clock. Joseph the Toon getting focused down by the Moira. The Base Bear with the Zen pick. And Jazakfan just taking down, just giving all that consistent damage. The Shatter comes out, but it's just not enough. And there's a lot. Oh my god, Base Bear. He's been showing amazing DPS potential on that Zenyatta. For the entirety of the series, he's been getting kills like he's a damage player. And Joel is being taken down, and that's a gigantic stagger. Both of the most important tanks go out. Pate on the Widowmaker. He might be the key to making this work. Can anybody touch? Zerglin doesn't do it. Gets taken out, and this is gonna be a full hold. Shimada wins the first game 2-1. these fights were insane. They just pulled them back and forth and back and forth, and there it is. The standout player in this map, Jazakfon. His tires were getting like consistently 2 or more kills. Gets 3 in this one. Just Jazakfon things. His tires amazing, consistently amazing throughout the entire match.
That was
And then just
fantastic.
another kill. Just just to add up onto it. What a game. Next up, we're gonna be looking.
That was pretty
at,
good. Yeah, so we've got